Well, Dani Sordo, he's come through stage 5, the Monte Lerno stage. Remember, it is just a fraction under 50 kilometres in length. Sordo has successfully navigated 48.5 kilometres. With a kilometre to go, he's gone off the road. He has rolled off the road, as you can see. Some reasonably serious damage to the front of the car. The bonnet kinked, the windscreen is smashed. There was a little bit of smoke coming off the engine there. It smelt very oily indeed. Look at this. Remember these, if you like, space flames in the parts on the car. We're lucky that the panels are still there. We'll grab a word with Dani in just 1 second. We have 4 Ks from the stop line, so he's managed to get this car 4 kilometres from the stop down to here. It is drivable. He's lost 3 and a bit minutes in this stage. Let's see how much more time he may lose. They've got a good road section, plenty of time to get this car roadworthy, to get it back. I think we worked it out, it's round about 50 Ks to service from here. They have to go to refuel first, then they're into service. Let's see if we can give a very quick word. Dani, any chance of a very quick word? Dani, what's happened?
I have just understanding one corner, and I saw I was a little bit in the ditch. I was scared to stay there in the ditch, and I turned because I was thinking it was something I can survive with this, but it was a big hole, and I just went down and it was a big crash.
Do you think you can get back to service?
I will try.
So there we go, Dani Sordo heading to refuel. He has round about 50 Ks to go to get to service. The car sounds okay, it's driving pretty straight. Fingers crossed Sordo makes it. We'll get on the road and follow him and just make sure he does. Well, listen, we've been into refuel. We've followed Dani out of refuel. He's come around about 3 or 4 Ks. They've stopped. This is always the issue when you have a front impact. It is the cooling system. They've put the liquid from the camelbacks into the cooling system. Is that going to be enough? There's clearly a leak. The radiator damaged, the pipes damaged. Can Sordo nurse this car all the way back to service? 46 kilometres still to go. Shall we get going again? Come on then. Kalle Rovanperä, first car on the road. He's through the 50 Ks of Monte Lerno. What has caused this damage? 3 big cows in the stage. You know, we saw those cows when we were out on recce yesterday, and it was always, you go to Eppant in the UK, if your first car on the road there, the problem is sheep in the morning. First car on the road through Monte Lerno. Let's have a word with Kalle Rovanperä. Kalle, that must have been quite some moment in there. Talk us through what happened.
Yeah, it was already in the really beginning of the stage. There was 3 cows on the road and 2 of them in the middle. So I went off the road to avoid them, but for sure we hit 2 of them properly. Then I went to the ditch and over some huge rocks and everything. So we were unlucky with the cows, but lucky that nothing broke on the accident.
So there's no damage to the suspension. The car's working okay. It's quite straight.
Yeah, it was quite okay. I don't know why, but for the whole stage I didn't have any bite on the brakes, so definitely not an easy stage.
Not an easy stage at all. Let's have a little look at the front then. Maybe is the strut through the bonnet. Let's have a look at this here. Come here, Elliot. Let's have a look here. Wow, there's obvious damage. Listen, these cows can weigh an enormous amount. You hit a small cow, there's all sorts of damage. You hit a big cow, well, you're lucky. So Kalle Rovanperä, wow, you're unlucky to come across the cows, managed to avoid them, hit a couple of them into the ditch, avoiding the rocks. He's through the stage. It could have been so much more worse than it's been.